Welcome back. New day, new build. Today I got a very special, a very versatile build. Not a versatile paint beast, but this build is very versatile. It's extremely good offensively. It's very good defensively. Let's get right into the build so you can see what I'm saying. So right off the bat, you're going to notice this build is 6'11", which is shorter than what most centers are this year. You see a lot of 7'2", 7'3" beasts that can do a lot of things, or you see the 6'9", 6'10" centers. You don't see a lot of 6'11". This build is right between a paint beast and a slashing finisher. So it's 252. Now that weight is higher than I was actually hoping for, but again, at 91 defensive rebounds, you get gold rebound chaser, and I think that's a must for any center build this year. So that was something I really wanted to have. See, if you drop it at all, you lose that ability. 7-foot wingspan is quite shorter than what I wanted it to be. I actually wanted it to be 7'2", 7'3", but to have a high three-point ball and to still have the 91 defensive rebound to unlock the gold rebound chaser, we needed to have a 7-foot wingspan. So, and then of course body type doesn't matter. So let's get into the build and see the attributes, guys. So we have 99 post hook, 99 close shot. This is extremely important. Hall of Fame hook specialist is extremely OP this year. Even on a build that's not going to be throwing up a ton of hook shots, you can still hook shot. I like the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot, the sky hook. I time it very well with this build, and this one aspect of your game, having that hook shot as high as you have it, changes a lot of things. This build, looking at the 84 three-point ball, you think it's a spot-up build, but this build is very versatile. He's got a 50 speed with ball. He's got a 50 ball handle, so you can actually get by some of the bigger, slower centers, especially if you hit a couple threes from the corner. You start to draw them out. You get them to go for an up fake. You're getting to the rim with this build. This build is very versatile. You even get bronze quick first. You can definitely get by opposing centers, especially the bigger ones. You might struggle with some of the smaller centers who have very high perimeter defense, but with those smaller ones, you're just going to take them down low and use your hook shot, use your standing dunk to bully them. Now, bigger centers like to parole the paint. So one thing I wanted with this build, I wanted to have very, very good shooting. Gold catch and shoot, gold corner, gold hot zone. You get Hall of Fame sniper, Hall of Fame fade ace. You have 25 badge upgrades. You can actually do quite a bit with this build in terms of shooting. Now, is this build going to break someone down off a dribble and hit a shot? If you can time your shot really well, it could. But this build's more of a catch and shoot build. This build's very good at stretching the floor. 6'11", you still have height to get in there and bang with the bigger centers. You still have enough strength to do that. But I think the 84 three-point ball, the catch and shoot on gold, and the corner three on gold is extremely important. You get a lot of really good badges shooting, and with 25 badge upgrades, you can put them on. So you see, you could put on catch and shoot, that leaves you 20. You could put on corner, that leaves you 16. You could put on hot zone, that leaves you 11. If you put on sniper at Hall of Fame, you still have 5 shooting badges where you can do slippery, volume, dead eye, blinders. It's really your choice, and you still have. And remember, guys, when you get into my career, if you choose the right college, you can get even more shooting badges. Now, I personally, with this build, because you don't have a lot of playmaking badges, want to go with a college that's going to give me more playmaking badges, like Syracuse, because they'll give you 1 shooting and 3 playmaking, but that's your decision. Bronze quick first step, you have bronze downhill, you have bronze bullet passer. Those are the 3 you're going to have. With this build, I went to Syracuse's college so I could get the extra 3 playmaking badges, which really, really helped. That gives you 6. This build's not dribble, 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 get by the guy, but it can take the big first paint beasts off the dribble, and it can finish very well. Because one thing I didn't mention, if you look at the finishing badges real quick, you got Hall of Fame posterizer, Hall of Fame unstrippable, Hall of Fame putback, Hall of Fame rise up, Hall of Fame fast switch, Hall of Fame hook specialist with 25 finishing badges there. This build has so much it can do offensively, it makes it really, really hard for the opposing centers. I'm telling you, you get the small center on him, you post him up, you hit a hook shot in his face. You get the bigger center on you, you stretch the floor. When he starts coming out to you, you drive by him with your quick first step. And the one thing that this build doesn't lack is it doesn't lack defense. You get an 86 interior defense. which is good enough for defense leader on gold. You get, look at how many gold badges you get. You get gold rebound chaser, gold intimidator, gold rim protector, gold worm. You get Hall of Fame pogo, Hall of Fame box. So with your gold rebound chaser and your Hall of Fame box, you can 100% get rebounds with this build. I know the 7-foot wingspan has some of you being like, you know, a little bit shaky about it, but you have enough defense with this build to be very effective. And remember, those big centers are rocking 55 speed. You have a 63 speed on this build. It's very different. You don't have any perimeter defense. One thing this build struggles with is on the perimeter. The one thing I'll tell you to do when you play them on the perimeter, you have enough speed. Let them drive by. This badge right here is a must. Try to stay in front of them. Once they get by you, run behind them and block their shot. Like literally, that's what I can tell you. In order for this build to work and have as much offense and still have the defense it has, we had to sacrifice something, and that was the ability to stay in front of somebody. You still get a 66 steal, which is good enough for silver interceptor and bronze pickpocket, so you're still able to steal the ball. You get a 90 block rating, so you're still blocking shots. You have a 79 vertical with a 90 block rating. You have gold rim protector and gold intimidator. You're going to get blocks. You have a 75 offensive rebound. The only reason the offensive rebound is not higher is you're a three-point shooter. You're not going to be down there rebounding, but I still have that 75 just in case, so you have a chance if you're down there. And of course, you need the 91 for the golds. And then his physicals round out 863 speed, 60 acceleration. It is kind of slow, and again with the high weight, you can, if you don't care about rebounding and you want to just have a pure offensive build, drop the weight and you can get a lot more speed out of this build. But of course, I always like to be well-rounded with my builds. You get an 85 strength, so you're not getting bullied in the paint. You got a 79 vertical, that's going to help you rebound and block shots. And you can get all the contact dunks, and you have an 80 stamina. What you get for takeovers with this, guys, you get the spot up takeover, you get the rebound, or the interior defensive takeover, you get the rebounding takeover, and you get the post play takeover. So for me, I went with spot up precision and post shot daggers. Post shot daggers is one of the most overpowered takeovers in the game. Hook shots, post fades, they are deadly with this badge locked. You have an 80 mid-range shot and you have Hall of Fame fade ace. With this badge, you won't miss a turnaround jumper or hook shot. And what you're going to get when you make this build, guys, you are going to get the two-way inside-out scorer, shaped of Patrick Ewing, DeAndre Ayton, and Jusuf Nurkic. Very, very good at spreading the floor, very, 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 very above average defensively, and a very good finisher. Remember, guys, if you do like this content and you're still watching the video now, please drop a like and please subscribe and come back for another build video.